course, you had a lot of coal fires. People burnt not only coal, all sorts of other rubbish that, was causing pollutants. But now, the threat now is more from vehicular smoke, fumes. You've only got to get behind some of the older buses and you nearly gasp by them.
For a long time, people have been saying we need to be able to make air pollution visible. And so this looked like a really good way of making that happen. And watching people's reactions on the street, it worked.
I guess some people are just accustomed to the idea that, if you live in the big city, that you're not going to be breathing the cleanest air. But air quality is one of the biggest environmental health problems at the moment, both in the UK and worldwide. The truth is that it is affecting people in the long term. It's giving kids asthma, it's reducing people's life expectancies and so on. Air quality as an issue, it's not gone away, and it's something we still need to deal with.
It was a very, very hot summer in London and there was a huge smog. And I live very close to the high street and I was sitting on the window and I kind of could feel that my chest is getting tighter and tighter, and then I got asthma attack. That was an episode which sent me to the hospital, first time in 10 years. And then I started thinking about our bodies, which respond to various environmental changes, and how we can use that to sense health of environment, so to speak. I wanted to make sure that I can convey somehow breathing, which is normally very ephemeral and you can't really see it, you just do it. And so the wearable responds to the inhalation and exhalation. And on top of that, of course, I wanted to make sure that somehow I will also convey the real-time air pollution.
To begin with, I didn't really know the concept, but when I first saw the costumes as well, I just thought it was beautiful in a way. We definitely didn't realise about the facts, like deaths, premature deaths and stuff.
It's shocking. I didn't realise. It was definitely very moving, and the breathing pattern at the background made you aware of your own breathing as well, and I felt very connected to the dancers and to the message, definitely.
We're sitting here on Oxford Road and it's a very similar situation to Oxford Street in London, where a lot of the traffic going up and down the street there is buses. All of the buses will be diesel. If we can move towards cleaner transport, whether that's electric or hybrid or hydrogen, whatever it is, that's going to have a beneficial effect on the folks that live and work in these cities and that walk up and down these streets every day. But also, you as an individual have some control over your exposure by taking quieter routes, by going through the park.
I came to the talk today, which was around communicating the messages around air pollution. Because it's such a tricky thing to do, it's trying to think how can we actually communicate it in a way that is a positive thing for people to do, a change for people to make, rather than they're going to be punished. And so things like having roads closed so that there can be kids playing and having positive things happen because of cleaner air, rather than you're going to suffer and it's going to be awful because you can't drive your car.
Public awareness and public pressure is crucial because we all have a voice and we'll kind of choose what kind of city we want to live in. A city that prioritises, for example, clean fuels and efficient buses and efficient public transport.
As I'm a lung patient, I have a lung illness. It was important for me to see it, and it's good to demonstrate how bad air quality may affect our health. I feel it every day. Yeah.